Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Julie.
And I'm Justin.
And we're full-time resellers. Sorry, it's been a little while since we put a video out. Most of you probably know that are regular viewers. We went away on a little 3-day trip for our 25th wedding anniversary. Our anniversary isn't actually until the 29th of this month, but our daughter was off school for the week, so she didn't need rides or anything anywhere, so we went a little bit early. So we're going to take you along on the thrifting that we did while we were away on this trip and show you some of the cool waterfalls we went to. So our trip, we are in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, and we went to Dry Fork, West Virginia, to a gorgeous cabin. It was called Golden Anchor Cabins. I'll put a recording up right here of what our cabin looked like on the outside. So it was just such a beautiful place. And though it was in the middle of nowhere, we thrifted on the way down. And then on one of the days we were there, we drove like 35 minutes, I think, to like a town to find a thrift store there. So let's take you on our reselling journey. So we left on Monday morning. So over the weekend, we packed all our orders up. Like we shipped out on Saturday, and we packed everything that came in on Sunday, like Sunday night. And then we still managed to sell like another 10 things before we left at 9 a.m. on Monday morning. So we quickly packed those up and we headed to the post office on our way out of town. And so we were driving, and we had to drive through Uniontown, Pennsylvania, which is only probably about like a half an hour from my family's camp. So we're kind of familiar with the area, but we wanted to go to their Salvation Army because we were missing our Salvation Army's 99-cent day. And we also ended up finding they had a city mission right by there. So first we stopped at the city mission, and we pull up, and there's a big sale sign on the outside. And for Mother's Day, like it was the day after Mother's Day, but they were closed on Mother's Day, they were doing a 50% off the entire store sale. So we're going to show you what we got. We only got 3 things while we were there, but we also only spent $8.97. Each thing we bought cost $2.99. So you can go first with your amazing item.
Okay, these are some wrestling shoes, and if you know, we always look at wrestling shoes because some are really valuable, and these probably fit in that category. I had to Google image these because I put in the tag number. Usually on Adidas, it's the art number that will pull up sometimes, but it wasn't. So Google image showed me these are they're Adi Zero Varner 1 wrestling shoes. And there are none listed currently, and one sold for $155.
I'll put the comp over my face right now.
So, and they're in good shape. I really probably wouldn't do much of these anyways because I guess people collect these, and I would let them.
I feel like if you tried to soak it, the red tongue would just bleed in, and the next thing you know, you would have a pink wrestling shoe.
Leave them as is, but they look like they could be at least maybe $150. Yeah, so that was an exciting find.
So yeah, that was the first thing we found when we got in the store. This I just got because I was like, why not? Okay, you hold the pants. It's a Victoria Sport VS, so vintage Victoria's Secret, and it's kind of like a quilted jacket with the matching like track pants. So I found other colors like listed. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to list it for like $39.99, but it was $2.99, you know, and I was just like, I'm going to take a chance on it. It looked like an interesting piece. And then the last thing we bought for $2.99, Justin found this on a rack. I only got it because it was new with tags. It's a Banana Republic, but it's only like a size 0 petite, but it is a dress, and it was $89.99. So, I figured we'd take a chance on it for $2.99. So we left that store, and then it was literally like a mile and a half down the road. We went to their Salvation Army, and our Salvation Army is pretty huge. And this one was about equal in size, but it just had a lot more options. And it was funny because the sale starts at 9 o'clock. We didn't get there So we left our house at 9:30. We went to the other store. We didn't get there till like 11:30ish. And I mean, like the aisle of just their name brands, which aren't really name brands, but you know, like their name brand section was so packed still. Like, and I got so many good plus size items, and it was just kind of shocking to me that apparently there aren't really resellers in that town. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we got. We also found that they priced up so insanely much at this, which you'll see in a minute, at this store. And I think that's why you get so many great deals on 99-cent day, because even for half price, people weren't buying it. So this shirt is the first example. It is really nice. It's a 2-piece Susan Graver. This one's only an extra large. Most of the ones I got are plus size. But it has like the long line cardigan and then the tank on it. They wanted $19.99 for this. So yeah, even for $9.99, I would not pick that up. Like, that's too expensive for a reseller anyway. So only 99 cents, I picked it up. But yeah, we found some really good stuff because I think people weren't paying the full price.
This, another Susan Graver.
Yes. I like this because it kind of screamed patriotic holidays to me because it has the navy blue neckline and the red, white, and blue. This is another 2-piece set that was an XL that they wanted $20 for. It has like a tank top underneath and then like the long sleeve, like it even has a lace insert in it. And yeah, $20 is what they wanted for that too.
This is Lane Bryant.
It's just like a dolman sleeve with like metallic. Everybody keeps saying metallic is really in now, so we'll see. I decided to pick it up and give it a try. This is a 1X JM collection. I've really pulled back on JM collection, but it was plus size. It was bedazzled, you know, and it's like a 2-piece set. So I figured we would give it a try for that price.
This is
Logo Lori Goldstein, which is from like the Home Shopping Network. Also another item they had for $20.
$20?
They priced
with tags?
No. They priced both. It was funny because we went to a thrift store in West Virginia that was Goodwill, and we went to the Salvation Army in Pennsylvania, and both of them priced their Lori Goldstein items so high. And the only thing that I was speculating to Justin is they probably get a lot of that in the area because they don't have the vast amount of shopping that we have in like more of our metropolitan area. And I think people buy it off of the Home Shopping Network more frequently there. So they're used to paying the really high Home Shopping Network prices. So the thrift store is like, oh, well, if they're going to pay $40 for that on the Home Shopping Network, they're going to pay $20 here. I don't know, but it was kind of crazy. Now they're Susan Graver plus size. I love animal prints in plus size with beading. They normally seem to go well.
Is this a 2-piece?
It was separate, but yeah, it's a 2-piece. I can hold one up. I mean, you can wear them separate or together. This is just like their basic liquid knit, like blouse that's a 1X, but then it matches it. It's a cardigan with like 3/4 gathered sleeves. They had $9.99 on this and $19.99 just on this basic cardigan. Like, gee, I don't know why it didn't sell. This was exciting. This was the part that was funny to me. This is a Torrid they have for only $7.99, but it's new with tags. I was like, okay, this I would have understood being priced up more, but it's a 3X like Torrid with the sheer top. Do you remember that one? I told you about it.
Hugo Biscotti.
You showed them the tag. Never heard of it. I honestly don't even know how well this will do, but it is 100% silk, like cute, like fit and flare in a bright orange color, fully lined dress. And I was just like, 99 cents for a 100% silk dress. I feel like I got to give it a try. Another example of like brand new with tags, 3X Talbots with like pretty buttons on it. And they only had it for $9.99. I don't know why they think Susan Graver used is worth twice the amount of Talbot's brand new, but whatever. Oh yeah, he's like, I'll grab the manly shirts.
This was a Wrangler Riggs.
I didn't even look it up.
Heavy flannel, yeah.
It's like the
So,
Riggs workwear. We do well with the pants for it, so I figured I'd give it a try. These are just Apartment 9 new with tags dress pants. I buy them all the time on 99-cent day at our Goodwill and find the new with tags Apartment 9 does decently. I mean, they sell fast, normally for around 20. They wanted $9.99 for it, but the reason why I was excited about these is they're wool and they're fully lined. So obviously not quite in season, but I figured I would grab those for that price.
Susan Graver. More of these like liquid knit pants.
Yeah, they're just pull-on pants in a plus size. This is a Chico's So Slimming. We've sold Chico's So Slimming pants continuously. I had no idea they made Chico's So Slimming dresses. It's kind of like a sweater material, but I think I'm guessing it's made, yeah, it has shapewear inside of it. That is crazy and cool all at the same time. So, yeah, I was like, I will definitely try that out.
There's a Columbia, like fishing button-up shirt. So for 99 cents, that was good.
And the last piece we got was another Lori Goldstein logo. This one was only $9.99, but it's like a maxi dress, sleeveless. It has like a lace detail at the bottom. So I didn't even look it up. I know their shirts normally go well, so I figured their maxi dresses had to be decently. So that store we spent $17.82. We got 18 pieces, and I said the first store was $8.97, and we got 3 pieces. So yeah, total what? All right, let's math, people. 18 plus 9, 20. So we spent like $27. And obviously that one pair of shoes is going to sell for $150 on its own. Crazy. All right, so then we headed down to Blackwater Falls, which was about a half an hour before our cabin. So we'll show you some footage of the gorgeous waterfalls there. Trying to do it. So to get to these falls, you had to walk down over 200 steps. And more importantly, you had to walk up 200 steps. So I am still, you'll see all the various falls. Every falls we went to involved hiking down for a while. My calves still, and it is now Friday? Yeah, it's now Friday. And this was on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. My calves are still tender to the touch in the back from all the hill we walked on. But so the next day, we decided to go on a bit of a thrifting adventure, as I said, like 30 some minutes out, and we found a Goodwill. I can't remember, it was called like Central West Virginia Goodwill. I don't remember what the name of it was, but we were very happy to find out that they were doing, it was Tuesday, and just like our Goodwills, they do a 25% off veterans discount on Tuesdays, and Justin is a veteran, so we took advantage of that. All right, so we spent $46 total at this Goodwill. If the tags were red, they were already 50% off because that was the color of the week. So we got no further discounts on those. But if the tags were any other color, that's when his 25% off veterans discount came into play. So go ahead, just show them your best item right from the start. Keep them engaged.
These are some more wrestling shoes.
Apparently, when you go away on an anniversary trip, you find wrestling shoes.
So these have kind of an odd Nike tag. Normally, you'd put in the just the numbers from it, but this tag looks strange. I ended up putting in Takedown 4, which is the model, and I found it that way. And Julie can put the comps on, but these could be in the $200 range. They're also in really good shape and a bigger size, which probably will help them. So. And
do you know, does it have the tag on the bottom of those ones? Or did you take the tag?
Oh, how much they were? They were priced at $11.99.
So then 25% off. Yeah. So I think, was that $8.99? I don't know.
Something like that.
You math on your own.
I think it was $8.99.
All right. Okay. So this was one of the 50% off items. I totally hem-hawed on it. But it's J. Jill, and it is a size 20, so a plus size, just like a lightweight blazer jacket. So 25% off of $5.99, whatever that is. I found lots of J. Jill there. This is try that again. This is a 2X. They're calling it corduroy, J. Jill corduroy. I mean, it's a very lightweight. It almost feels velvety to me, like velour, not corduroy, but button front shirt. This was only $4.99 and then 25% off. Let's see, what's this? Another J. Jill, I do believe. Pure Jill. Mm-hmm. Yes, Pure Jill, plus size 2X, $4.99. Also with the red tag, so 25% off. It's just hard to see, but it's like completely embroidered on the front top. You can grab that one because there's a match to it. So these are also J. Jill. They're the Luxe Supima V-neck Easy Tee. All of this I assume was owned by the same person because they're all 2Xs. They were also the $4.99, 25% off. I might even put these two together, you know, because they're very similar. Let's see, this I do believe is a Chico's piece. Yeah, $4.99 with the red tag, but it's 100% linen, which you don't find in Chico's a lot. And it has a completely tiered back, like with a high-low hem. So I would never normally spend whatever 25% off $4.99 is on a Chico's item, but because it was linen, I decided to go for it. You can hold that one up.
I don't know what this is.
I know, you don't know what anything is.
Ooh, Talbots.
It was
new with tags?
Brand new with tags, plus size Talbots, more of like the Nordic kind of vibe sweater. Did it have? Oh yes, an 8% merino wool.
Nice.
So paid up for this because it was $9.99, but it was not. It's the green color. So we just got the 25% off. So it ended up being $7.99. But I really think we'll probably get like 40 to 50 for the sweater. I'll probably have to keep it for a while. We're just stacking all the clothes on my lap, so you're not going to see me. Because, you know, it's not exactly the right season. Oh, yeah, you pick those. You do that.
In the men's section, it's Paul Shark Yachting, new with tags. Was this a 3XL?
Does that make you want to sing Baby Shark?
Yeah.
Don't, because I'll get a copyright strike. No, it's an XLT.
XLT,
that's it.
Yeah. So the brand was kind of all over the place, so I gave it to Julie and she checked it out.
Since it was an XLT and talls normally sell for way more and faster than regular, and since it was new with tags, and it was a fun color, I decided it was worth it. So what was the tag? I can't remember what the tag was on that one.
Paul Shark Yachting. It has, how much was it?
Well, yeah, I can't remember what sale it was in.
I don't know.
There it is. I don't think it was.
Oh,
no, so it was $7.99, then 25% off. That's what I was trying to see. Then the last one, I totally took a gamble on because it is very hard to find comps for this size. This is a Torrid size 6, so it's a 6X. But it was a really nice blazer with like 3/4 like roll tab sleeves, open front. It has pockets. I know it's really hard to see. I need a hanger to put it on, but I just thought it was really nice. So it was $6.99 and then 25% off. So I imagine that it is not easy to find like 6X clothes. So, and especially like career wear, that could be dressed up or down. So I decided to take a chance on it. So yes, so all of that we paid $46 for, and you know, the wrestling shoes are going to sell for around $200, and then I mean we have this sweater that could potentially be like $50, and you know, a bunch of other items that should have decent sell prices. So that was another amazing haul. So after we left there, we went on a little adventure to find Douglas Falls, like a waterfall, and it had warned that it was kind of going to be on more of a dirt road. So if you could see our van right now, it's still like all covered in like dusty dirt. It was a little potholey. It was probably not the best thing to take a minivan down. We ended up parking kind of off to the side and walking in the rest of the way. But you had to go down a huge hill to get to the falls. It was so steep that they had a rope that you could hold on to help like go down the hill. But here's some video from that falls. Waterfall number 2. There's Justin. So that one was beautiful. It had very like orangish color to it, which a lot of the falls did. And they said that was from the pine needles I do want to break in from the trip and give you a little bit of an update. First off, right before we left for the trip, I finally sold that gorgeous 100% silk caftan that Justin found at the bins. We paid less than $1 for it. I initially listed, I think, for like $4.99, maybe on Poshmark, and probably like $3.99 on eBay. I got an offer on, I think it was over the weekend, for $200. But the main reason why I jumped on the offer and accepted it was because it was going through the international shipping program, which means no returns that I have to deal with. And when you're selling an expensive item like that, it's nice to know that it's gone and that money is yours and you don't have to worry about it. So after all, like the fees and everything, we made an $160.88 profit on a 90-some cent item. So that was awesome. And my two other updates are the free church sale, that was kind of disappointing that we did a few videos back. We're at a $280.56 profit on that. And the Falls Graph lot that I paid $50 for and that I talked about in the last video. We have sold 8 pieces so far for a total of $145.38. So minus the $50 I paid, we're at a $95.38 profit. And I still have like a full shelf of items from it. So though it didn't end up being as good as it could have been because the woman didn't give me everything that was in the photo, still, we're going to make a decent amount on it. All right, back to the trip. So Wednesday, we headed home. But on our way home, we stopped at Swallow Falls State Park in Maryland. I have been there a couple times as a child. The last time I was there, I think I was 13. But Justin's never been there before. So the biggest waterfall there is called Muddy Creek, I do believe. And but we came in from a different direction and there was construction. So we ended up like hiking on this muddy, skinny little path. We were soaking wet because it had rained and everything was like wet that we were touching. Touching. I totally trashed my new shoes that I had just got. We had to like scrub them when we got home. But we did find a gorgeous fall. It was kind of like way far in the distance, but it cascaded down. And then we headed home. And we were kind of in a bit of a rush to head home because we needed to ship out all of our items because we didn't put our store in vacation mode because we shipped out early Monday morning and then we knew we would get back to ship out Wednesday and we have 2-day handling always on. So we got home, we shipped our items out, and then we went to a church sale at a local carnival. So we knew it was going to be that day, so we purposely planned to come back in time for it. We just picked up a couple things there, but I figured we'd show you those two in this video. We didn't get tons at the church sale. It was kind of very crowded, and their prices this year were so high. I mean, sign of the times. Prices are high everywhere, I guess. But I got one of these last year and did really well at the church sale. I always pick up these like felt advent calendars where they have like the little thing you move around. I mean, some of them are worth big money, like the vintage Avon ones. This one's unbranded, but it was only $2. And I would think around Christmas time, I should get at least $25 for it. And then Justin picked up this beast.
So I found this in the toy room. It was kind of mixed in with the games and it didn't have a price on it. So I opened it up and it looks like it could be complete. I was gonna say, you can say what it is. It's a Lionel racetrack. It has 2 cars in it.
It's slot car, right?
Yeah, they're slot cars, yeah. And so I took it up and asked how much, and she said $6. So I went ahead with that because at the very least we could part it out and do okay with it.
Yeah, like whole sets seem to sell anywhere from like 70 to 100 if they worked, you know. But sometimes you can get even more for stuff parting it out. So we haven't really researched it. He hasn't tried to test it yet. We have to find a flat area without carpet big enough to set it up. And then the last thing he bought was a toolbox. And
they had a couple toolboxes, and at first I didn't even look at them because I figured maybe they were empty. So when I went back in a second time, I decided to look, and the one had a bunch of snap-on wrenches in it, and I asked the lady if she would sell me just the wrenches, and she said I had to buy the whole box. So I actually made her an offer because the box was broken and I just wanted the wrenches, and she took $10. They had it marked at $15. So
you cheated a church sale out of $5. That's what I'm getting out of that. I'm going to cut this sale.
I have to, sometimes you have to negotiate and see how it goes. So.
Notice I didn't negotiate. He negotiated, sent all the hate messages to him. So he took a video earlier of all the wrenches.
Yeah, I just showed the box and the wrenches.
So we'll insert that here. Yeah. And so I added it up, and I think once he listed them all, they listed for around $160. Now, that's full price. We rarely ever sell tools full price. People constantly send much lower offers. So when all's said and done, might make like $50, $60 profit after fees and the cost of goods and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I negotiated a little bit, because there were really just a dozen wrenches in there I wanted. So
that was the end of our 3-day whirlwind sourcing / anniversary trip. We did get to relax a lot. The cabin we stayed in was gorgeous. Highly recommend Golden Anchor's cabins in West Virginia. You had like your own private hot tub, and it was just gorgeous, full kitchen. Like, we're frugal, so we ate all of our meals. He did go to a little bakery on the last day and grab us some scones for breakfast, but we ate everything else at home. We brought like our food with us, but it was just nice to chill and relax. The service there was a little spotty, but they had Wi-Fi, so we didn't dive into the business too much. I didn't list the entire time we were gone, so sales have slowed a little bit, but not hideous because we didn't shut the store down. But we had a great time, and we definitely needed the away time from life in general.
So we did figure it might be worth it to take a trip out, because the thrift stores we went to aren't really that far from our house.
The ones in Pennsylvania, not the one in West Virginia.
In Uniontown, so.
Or even when in the summer, we're at camp all the time. Like, it's only a half an hour from camp there.
It's not far.
And there actually is a St. Vincent de Paul, right? They like almost share the parking lot with the Salvation Army, except they're not open on Mondays, and that's when Salvation Army starts the stuff at 99 cents. So they really need to coordinate their hours better to make it more efficient for my gas usage. But so it was cool. We discovered new thrift stores. We probably more than paid for our trip with everything that we bought while we were there, and we had a nice, relaxing time. So it was a win-win overall. All right. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.
Bye.